In such a large and diverse continent, how can African researchers and civil society meaningfully move our governments to adopt a multilateral solidarity-based approach?
Yes, I think what I'll say is that we need to recognize that this is a marathon, and there are so many aspects to it. And it's not just what one institution does or what one sector does, because the system really, the ramifications of the system, the global system, they go beyond what research institutes experience and all that. So I think that's like, be sober. This is going to be hard. It's going to be long. But we also can't say that, oh my God, this is so hard, so we can't do anything. We need to start from somewhere. And I'll still go back to the point I said earlier, that civil society has certain skills that academics and research institutions don't have. And so that's the beginning point. And as scientists, as researchers, as academics, we need to first ask ourselves, why do we do what we do? And then recognize that the people who are more qualified, who have a mandate, who have the tools, whose business it is to bring some things to light, and then trying to make some movement and some action. And so partnering between academic institutions and civil society. So the partnerships could be within the same sector, maybe it's health, or it could be across sectors. But I think that's the beginning point. That if you're not able to address that, then it's hard to see how everything else is going to work. So from where I sit, I think it's possible to change the way we see the world as scientists or academics, start making meaningful partnerships with people whose job it is or whose mandate it is to make noise and advocate and do things that lead us somewhere. Because for us as scientists, we throw papers in the Lancet and then we think that somehow they're going to stick, to somebody's brain or something, and then things are going to happen. So that is the beginning point. So the solidarity also starts even within the same sector. And then we can try to see how we expand outwards. So the more academic institutions that are able to partner with civil society, with government, with grassroots, the more of that happens. And then the civil society are the ones who know how to do these things. So you tell us, okay, if you gave us this piece of information, then this is what we could do with it. So that, as I've said, we don't do research and throw it out there. We do research because it's going to lead us somewhere as part of a broader movement. And then, of course, what I said earlier about the awareness of Africans of our place in the system and the rejection of that place that has been assigned to us, and knowing that we can do better for ourselves and that no one is going to do better for us. And so that awareness, efforts that sort of make that something that most of us appreciate and most of us recognize, that's another beginning point. Now, what happens after that, of course, is a function of many things, but I think we need to start somewhere. We can't just say this is very hard and we can't dismantle the broken system that is global and entrenched. We can chip away at small things, one thing at a time, and then maybe 10 years from now, we look back and say that we have a different world that is more just.